Here we go. All right, guys. Welcome to a special edition pre-draft SPNHL talk with the KOD himself here, Cuban, with his main man, Mr. Get No Respect Reaper. What's up, Reaper?
What up? What up?
Joined here today with Sports Geek,
Eh,
GM of Nashville, joined by the Eastern Conference champions, Toronto Maple Leafs GM, goalie man himself. What's up, brother?
What's up? It doesn't sound as good as Stanley Cup champions.
No, that title belongs to me, buddy. And the newly voted in new GM, Mr. Appler.
Howdy.
Hey, buddy. What team did you take over again? Anaheim,
Took
right?
over the Ducks,
Anaheim
yeah.
again.
Yeah, expansion.
No, I took the Avalanche.
Oh, that's right. You took over Colorado Avalanche's roster and moved them over to Anaheim. Little changes. And then surged to Colorado and came out west. So along with a few other things we can touch base on right now, everyone should see the screen. You guys get a look on the screen there. Am I showing the draft board?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So in these, I will show what we have over here on the right-hand side. We got the Colorado Avalanche, which used to be the Carolina Hurricanes, moved over to West. The two players re-signed by Surge were himself and Plisk. Plisk moving from wing to goalie.
Wonder how long that'll last.
Yeah, he didn't refuse anything, so he could move up. Depends on how the draft goes, I believe. Then we have Chicago, still run by Cosmo, who said he was going to be on tonight, and I don't see him. It surprises me. Maybe he's running late or he'll just Cos, wake the fuck up. Re-signed J Scott and you want to be me, and you want to be me moved up to left wing. Oh, poor Polar. Fine, Polar. Good lord.
I've seen his message.
Look, I'm stopping a live show to add Polar because I don't want to keep hearing how he's not getting invited. Now the show's going to get picked up because of Polar. Stop my screen share. Blame Polar, everybody.
Good job,
I've
Polar.
been doing it for 2 seasons now. Don't worry about it.
There. Invite posted, Polar. Boo. And if you still can't join, you're beat. Should have been in here earlier, like everybody else. All right, apologize everyone again. Here we go. We good? Everyone good? Good.
I'm still alive.
Very good.
All right. We go over to Columbus, newly owned by Trip. He took, what roster did he take over? Anyone remember? Pittsburgh.
He took
right?
Pittsburgh.
Yep. Moved him to Columbus. Kept Gerard. Good move. Then stayed in Dallas. Re-signed Fisher, Beaster, and No Limit 818. Is that a different account for somebody?
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think No Limit played many games last season. I think that's why.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Avenge must have played enough with him before the re-sign. So here's 2 second accounts. Sedin Tower, which was formerly Niner, and E. Rice, is the GM, new expansion Buffalo. And in the expansion draft, he took Sudazy, which used to be Toronto. And then we moved down to Toronto. Goalie man, you want to read off your roster there and your re-signs, buddy?
I can do that. Well, initially, didn't have enough cap to keep Keto, so I re-signed myself at 4.5, mesmerized and clutch. And then I worked out a deal with Rhythm for him to pick up Keno and trade him back to me for a first and a fourth. So keep
Which
that
is
top line together.
a very nice move on your part, buddy.
Yeah, it's hurting my cap a little bit, but I mean, I can't split that
It's
line
worth
up.
it. No, I mean, with 13 million still to pick up 2 more players and then on your roster, you're in great shape, bud.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Those guys all play really good together. I think we'll be solid.
Yep. Now here, this guy's loaded. He's already got a team, for Christ's sakes. Busy Philadelphia trying to get more than 7 wins.
That's deep.
It is very deep in Philly. You got 5 Point, Bar Knuckle, Hot Wheels, Navy Chief, Sticky Bud, trades for El Rookie, trades for Steelers fan.
Wasn't it rookie for first overall pick?
Yes.
They swapped
and-
first and swapped thirds though with that trade.
Oh.
It wasn't just for a first.
Yeah, it wasn't just, they swapped.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, Philadelphia literally had the key to the kingdom to add on to what he already had. Could have put on any of these guys on the board. Trade swaps first rounders and picks up El Rookie. So we'll see what he does in the draft. We'll talk about it as we go through. But great depth there in Philly. He's not going to have many picks, and well, not many picks to make. Let me rephrase that.
Mm-hmm.
Moving down to Pittsburgh first, and re-signs his brother Steel City. Moves Boston to Pittsburgh now. And returning GM Raj took over Vancouver midway through the season. Kept Ice King, Assassin, and Red Wings. So got himself his nice little D pairing. Got himself some left and right wings. See how he does in the draft when we go through. And we come across Montreal Reaper. You want to talk about your roster?
Well, I re-signed Kid Money, obviously.
Right.
And Dead Ant was available, which I was surprised after the expansion picks. So I happily re-signed him as well. I traded my first overall pick with the Sens GM. We had a deal worked out. I traded my first overall for Doug CBJ. And then I offered him a fourth round pick for Noel in the draft as well, for his expansion draft. And he gladly accepted it. So,
Nice.
Didn't you get dug off a Polar?
oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
My
Polar.
bad. It was both Polar for my first. I'm happy right now.
Yeah, I like the way the roster's coming across. You pretty much just got to make a defensive addition and then fill it in. It looks good, brother.
No, that Noel trade that was a steal. The only thing with him is it's like high risk, high reward. If you're not playing well, he might quit on you.
Yeah, that's
Might have a bad attitude. If you get off to a good start, you have yourself, I would say, a top 10 goalie easily. The guy's really good in that, and he can play forward if you need him to also.
no, that's it. So I was pretty happy. But like you said, it's one of those hope to God that we're playing well.
Yeah, really. If something happens like last season, you might be in trouble. I don't think you guys will have that bad of a season, but
No, I don't either.
I think that was a fluke.
Yeah, definitely. We'll move down to Detroit expansion team. Chico, new GM this season. Takes Wally in the expansion draft, picked up Ivan in the expansion draft, and picked up Rick Rage in the expansion draft. And he's got himself a decent forward line there to start with himself on defense. Talk about what he could be looking for into the draft, and the roster up front is looking solid, in my opinion.
Rick Rage, I don't know how he's still 0.5. That guy's really, really good. I thought he put up some decent numbers towards. I know he didn't play a lot because he got picked up late, but
Right.
he had a good last week of the season. He played really, really well.
Move on down here to Minnesota. Polar, new GM, expansion team. Made some picks, but then traded them off. But one of his acquisitions was Chow, which I think was a great addition.
Fucking right it was.
It really is.
Never had a bigger help with anything than what Chow's doing
Yeah.
for me right now.
He's good.
Oh, Polar, you're in the chat, Clark? Because I can't click on in the Hangout or every little loop. So Polar's in.
Yeah, he's in here.
All right, talk about what your move, your picked up Chow, you picked up Doug for the pick.
Well, for Doug, me and Reaper had a plan for me to draft him, and he offered me his. We knew it'd be somewhere in top 5 from where he finished last year, and I thought it was a good deal for me.
Right.
And then I made another off-season deal for Raj. Gave me a 9th pick and an extra second. So for the first 2 rounds, I got 4 picks. 2 rounds my roster. Now has 6, so I need 4 more for the rest of the draft.
Yeah, you can have your whole top lineup by the end of the
Right.
second round.
Which is great for me. And I think I have 28 million to work off of.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
You're looking good, man. It's
Yeah.
looking good.
Yeah.
No, Chow has been a huge help.
He's the man. Good pick there. Sports. Let's talk about your team, bud. Go right ahead.
Re-signed Red Flag. He's a great defensive man at center. And then I re-signed Shane, who is also a center and can play right D, which I'm probably going to play him at right D since there's not many defensemen in this draft. And then I was thinking about either re-signing Copley or Pete, but I didn't have a cap for them.
Yeah, cap's tight for everybody.
I want to know why you didn't protect Turtle, knowing Niner was going after him. That threw me off.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
I was just kind of wondering what you're thinking. I know Red Flag's a good defensive center and all, but I don't know if he would have got taken in the expansion draft.
Probably.
I was just kind of wondering what your thinking was on that, personally.
Don't really know. I didn't really have like a plan. I mostly just wanted Red. I wanted to re-sign him. I knew Nina was either going to sign probably Turtle or Red, and I wanted to get Red for me.
So you just wanted to make sure Niner didn't steal Red instead.
Yeah.
I could see that.
All right, coming on down. This past season's Stanley Cup champions. You know, I was going to throw that in there, gentlemen. I, of course, kept Iachoku. He was my protect and re-signed. Prayed for some cap help and got it. Was able to keep MG. Then worked out a deal with Niner in the expansion draft. I've been working on trying to pick up You Can't See Me for over a season. Me and Iachoku were really high up on him. We ended up with Jaddy last season, but You Can't See Me was definitely on our board, and T took him in the late first round there last season, and then it's held on to him. Was talking to T about possibly doing something. Didn't know if he would resign him or not. Niner put out there the offer for the pick for a player. Me and Iachoku became aggressive at that point and said, why wait till the draft when we can get him right now? And so we offered our second round pick for him, and Niner said, cool. When the pick came up the second time around, the roster was still open. He grabbed Kamikaze for us, and we grabbed him up. So now we solidified our goalie. So, you know, me and Iachoku are happy with, you know, me, him, MG. We can't see me going into the draft, 15 million, and just sitting around. I mean, we're at the bottom of the board, and hopefully a few good players might fall to us, and we can maybe start adding on to the team from here on out.
I gotta ask, were you surprised that Wally got taken in the expansion?
Wally over Jaddy? Yes.
No. Were you surprised that he got taken in the expansion draft? Did you?
That's what he's saying, over
No.
Jaddy, yeah.
Oh.
I thought Jaddy'd be gone.
Yes.
I can't believe he's hitting the draft.
Me neither. I can't believe Jaddy's still out there.
Okay.
I can't believe 5 traded away his number 1 pick
For El Rookie.
instead of holding it and getting Jaddy. I mean, you're literally like they switched nothing. You literally swapped first and third round picks for pretty much this, like you're just moving down and you add El Rookie when you could have had Jaddy.
El Rookie is a good goalie, but
he is.
Jaddy,
like
not
hands
Jaddy.
down, he's great.
Jaddy
but
is
he's
the
not
better of the
Jaddy.
two.
2 Veznas, Stanley Cup, Conn Smythe. Like the resume's built and the guy's only been in like 4 seasons. Like, come on now.
No, he's a very good goalie.
You're gonna trade away the opportunity of locking up a franchise goalie
I want to see where visual skills falls in the draft this year.
I think
We'll see.
Jaddy's the only goalie that should go in the first round period.
I agree with that.
And I think he's the only goalie that's game changing enough.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's stay with the rosters. I got one more to go through, and then we can definitely start breaking down picks. Actually, no, I got 3 or 4 more to go through. Oh my goodness.
All these
Okay.
teams.
I know. Rhythm MC, rookie GM, voted in by everybody. I'm sure he appreciates it. Picked up Buds, Cap, and Vibes Digital, all great players. He's a goalie, so of course he picks up a defenseman to help himself out, and then picks up a great. I feel Vibes is a little bit underrated at times, but he can definitely, with the right other 2 forwards, become a definite threat. So he's got some work and cap room to go with, and I know he's got some picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a first and a fourth from me.
Yeah, so he's sitting pretty going into the draft. 5-star cock, knows how important a goalie is, like Sergeant Vandos kept him. Had the rights to Muffy Man and kept him as well.
Huge signing. Huge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he let go of Stoner.
I
Me
was a little
too.
surprised too, but I think he wants to get Muff and try to grab
No,
Stud. I think he wants to get them 2 together.
it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely a strong move, and you go into the draft trying to do something like that with a late pick and not being able to move up. I mean, best of luck to him. I'm pretty sure, I don't think Stud will fall to him. Appler, your roster's up here, bud. You want to go ahead and read off what you got going?
Yeah, I brought back Chief, Trout, and Michael to play some defense with me. So I think that'll be going well.
No, I think so too, man. I'm surprised Trout signed up as defense. I know he's always playing right wing and stuff in center.
I was surprised you didn't keep Ethan, just because of how
Same.
versatile he is. And that guy can play anywhere.
Yeah,
He's so
Ethan
good.
is opted for the draft.
Yeah, Ethan had rights to opt out.
Okay.
So he, even if he wanted to, he couldn't.
All right. I didn't know.
But
that.
Appler, man, I definitely, you know, I'm a defenseman, and once you get a defensive pairing, you try to keep it together. I know Mikkel's a really good defenseman, and
Yeah.
Trout was a great 2-way forward, and usually great 2-way forwards usually translate into a decent defenseman. So that's a good start for you there, man.
Thanks, man.
And then last but not least, we have Washington's roster, Mr. T. And he protected Zenneberg and re-signed Zenneberg, and he's going into the draft with the #1 overall pick. So we'll scroll back up here. I just want to go over the first round with everything that we just gone over. And start off, pick #1, Mr. T. Just he's got Zenneberg, and where do you think he's going?
I'm going to say the smart move,
Jaddy.
I tried to get that pick. I tried to trade Keno for that pick, almost had a deal, and then Mr. T somehow got in there. Well, me and 5.0 were talking and snaked me out of it, but that's who I was going with that pick. I say Jaddy, but I kind of think he might do something different and try to
Me
get
too.
a winger for Zeddy.
That's exactly what I'm thinking too, man. I think that the definite play for anybody in that position would be Jaddy, unless you already have the goalie on your roster. And but T, I mean, he's a surprising dude, and as much as I know he's valued goalies, to have 2 of them on his roster, lose one, and then trade the other one away, it's hard for me not to say he's not going to go Jaddy there. But I can see him not going Jaddy there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go Jaddy there, what's everyone think? Let me slide on over now and see some of these names. We got Hypey and Jimbo.
He might go Jimbo. He's buddies with
Center.
Jimbo.
#1 overall. You could have easily taken Jimbo or
It's
That's
Mr.
too
T.
high for Jimbo.
It's Mr. T, though.
you got Uber, Tricks, and Egg sitting there on defense, and especially with defensemen being as rare as they are, but we're thinking winger. I mean, Street Smurf.
It could
Maybe.
be Street Smurf. Or Stoner Boy.
You know what I mean? You got Street Smurf and you got Smash. I know him and Smash have been together. You got Pistol and then Drew and Cash. And then down here, right D, Dominando, and then you got Mansels, AKC. And right wing, you got, you got Addy sitting there. You got Irish Pitbull. You got Gui. You got Ethan moved over to right wing. So, I mean, out of all this, I mean, Street Smurf would definitely be very tempting as the #1 pick with everything that he does and brings with Miguel. It would be interesting to see what happens. But like you said, I mean, Jimbo was his boy, and maybe he just moved up to secure that and make sure he gets it.
Now, I do know Zeddy and Street Smurf like playing together, so I don't know if that's going to factor in at all. I don't know if, you know what I mean, that he might try to talk him into it.
Right.
The other night, and Zeddy was telling me how much he loves playing with him, so I don't know.
Wow. That'd be scary. I'll tell you that. So we move on to the #2 pick. Bipolar, obviously not in the Jaddy conversation. He won the Vesna this past year. Just him and Chow, and best available in my opinion, and he's got the whole roster to open up. So, Polar, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I shouldn't tell you what I'm thinking.
You got the #2 overall pick. Only one person that'll be listening you should worry about. That's his name's Mr. T.
I think he's gonna go with Jaddy. Like, if I wasn't a goalie and I needed a goalie with the first overall pick, I'd pick Jaddy. So, and I don't think he would pick the guy I'm thinking of getting. Like, I feel pretty confident in that, but for him, Street Smurf or Jaddy seem like the best options.
You could always do Jaddy as a trade too. You know what I mean? Like, he has a lot of value. You could always grab him and trade him for somebody on a roster right now. I guarantee you, if you messaged a couple GMs like, "Yo, I'm grabbing Jaddy," I can get you any forward.
Well, I think he has been. I think he's trying to trade. He's been trying to trade the pick. We know this.
Yeah.
But everyone's trying to trade all their picks. It was the second the draft board was set. Everybody was messaging each other in 2 seconds. At this point, though, nobody wants to give anyone up on the roster yet for that pick.
I would.
Obviously.
Hasn't been the same since I lost Jaddy.
That's
yeah,
deep.
I bet.
That's deep considering I was on your team last year.
So Polar's not giving away any secrets.
Nope.
My gut tells me he's taking best available forward. If it's Street Smurf, I think it's Street Smurf.
Not a chance.
He says not a chance, but everyone says that, and then all
Not
of
a
a sudden
chance.
you go,
Not a chance. I know who he's taking, and it's not Straight Smurf.
I can guarantee you it's not Smurf. It would never be Smurf.
oh, probably Irish. I can
Not
see
a
Irish
chance.
going. Not a chance, but Irish?
Listen, I'll be honest. Irish is a great player. He's a first-round talent and not a first-round name. If you really want an Irish, you can definitely wait out.
He'll be there in the second.
He would. But see, now Chico has 4th pick, and I can bet anything it goes to Irish. I bet Irish is 4th overall to Chico.
And that's probably why Irish is right wing, because Ivan and Wally.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. And he's my cousin, but I wouldn't pick him up first round because I know I'd probably get him in the second round if I needed to.
Interesting. So what do we think with Dallas? He's got Fisher. He's got himself.
I say he goes for Stoner, boy.
He's got Beaster. Yeah, he's going center. I think he goes hypey.
Fish likes playing with Stoner.
I go
too.
hypey or Stoner.
Yep, I agree. Hypey or Stoner there. Detroit, we pretty much are chalking up to Irish.
For sure.
So then we move over to Vancouver and Raj.
Raj picks Uber.
I don't know about
Let's
that.
see. Ice King, Assassin, Red Wings. I mean, he's looking center right now.
Uber, but the problem with Uber, he's great, but that 9.5 salary hurts a lot of teams.
I don't think he's
I don't think he goes-
9.5. I don't think he's a 9.5 player.
No one wants to be a 9.5 player.
That's he does give you the value of two positions. He's a good player. That's always nice to have guys that are versatile. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't show up, you can move him to forward. You know what I mean? That's nice. 9.5 is a lot of cap to eat, though.
Yeah, that season, man. You get that total, like, 37, 38 games played. I think he had, or close to 40 games played, and led the league, led all defensemen in scoring. Salary's gonna jump, and then he signs back up, but he signs up as a right wing, right?
He's at left D again.
Did he do left D again?
I think he's looked and seen how many
Yes.
defensemen there were and signed back up at D. He was signed up at left wing though. Left or right wing.
I mean, Raj has got himself an assassin at defense. I know Raj can play up front as well. I think he goes center, and I think it's going to be Stoner Boy's gone, and Jim's gone, Hypey, Plisk or Stamkos is there, Tavares is there, Wade's there, and then of course we can go down the list. You got yourself a few solid ones.
He might go goalie too.
He may.
He may. Yeah. Let's take a look at the goalies, guys. Totally neglecting that.
Visual skills.
Let's break this down. Let's break this down though. He could get Jack.
He could get Jetty if he falls. He might.
Washington, yeah, look what happens here. Washington goes off and takes whoever. Muller's not taking a goal.
Nope.
If Avenge doesn't take Jaddy at 3 and takes Height, and then Chico goes blindsided for Irish and doesn't take Jaddy. Jaddy falls to 5.
Chico did introduce me to
definitely going to
Jaddy.
take him.
Chico also introduced you to Clutch.
He did.
And I think Kino.
No, I met Kino with sports actually.
Oh shit. I know Chico knew him.
So Jaddy has the opportunity of possibly slipping all the way down to 5. I highly doubt that.
I can't see Jaddy falling more than 7 picks.
I really can't either.
How about we let him fall to number 5 in the second round?
That won't happen. You played yourself.
I'm just saying.
You know what though? Maybe you get visual skills in the second round.
He wouldn't get past 17, brother.
That's deep. That's your pick, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Until
Jaddy
Cuban finds an ether egg in his mail about 10 minutes before the draft.
Yeah, right. I mean, you still got outside of Jaddy, you got Tubod, which I really would have taken the first round. Visual skills, who had a great season last year. PNC Park, who I'm highly high on. He's great in that for Pittsburgh. High Voltage, who's shown the caliber of taking a team to the Stanley Cup. Bruins, the gold standard, in my opinion, of stability, comes in, plays for you. He's down for 6, but you can get him there for 3, and he's going to at least be solid and give you a chance to win all 3 games. Free, GDK, Brew, Chicken Whips, Kolzig, B. Marsh. I mean, solid guys right now we're talking about. And then we can go into the rookies. I've seen Bali. I've seen Chalua, Jay Tryhard, PGH, Rambo Killer, Rancher, Trucker Kid. I did not get a chance to see, but I did know he was out in a few. I mean, those guys are all very solid goalies going
Is
in the
Breezy
draft.
any good in that, or is that just like a fake sign up? I'm going to sign up a goalie and still be a right D kind of thing.
I don't know, man. Like, it could be a fake out. I would have to see it. I didn't try him out or nothing. Available for 9-8 million goalie, plays right D.
He's a very good D man.
He is. We move down to Appler. Obviously, we know it's him, Mikkel, and the Cheap Trout. I'm guessing best available forward up here for you here, Appler. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think forward or goalie is definitely where I'm going to go. There's a lot of good forwards out there. You got, Gamer God and things like that. So I think that's really the guy I'm looking at.
Yeah. I mean, at 6, you're pretty much just hoping that one of these guys up here do something crazy and someone falls to you, and then you're just sitting there smiling your face off and grabbing the best available forward, or like a Jaddy if
Yeah.
he falls.
I wouldn't grab any of these goalies in the first round other than Jetty. He's the only
Yep.
one I'd take. It
Yep.
doesn't matter what pick. I'd take him 1 through 18, but I think he's the only one worthy of a first round pick. There's too many good forwards, too many good D-men that can affect your team in a better way.
And
You
that's
know,
where I was gonna go. If like he has two solid defensemen, but at that point, I mean, with only 39 defensemen spread among 18 teams, and every team's going to need at least 3. Do the math. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to be a forward who's going to have to be playing some defense, and you know how those guys usually work. You know, you're taking your life at your own hands with that. So move over to Ottawa. We obviously know he has himself Cap and Buds. What's his other?
He's got some cap on him.
Yeah, he's got. Well, that's because he's a rookie and he's got that 0.5 on him.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
Plus, he signed 2 cheap players.
Yeah, he's going forward. I don't see him going goalie since he's going. I don't see him replacing either of his B players that he picked an expansion, which he could have picked any of these unprotected players. So he kind of had in his head from what he's seen the 2 defensemen that he wanted. So at this point, it's, you know, best available forward when it falls to him. Kaz comes out. I think he takes the best available defenseman out there. That's coming. Could be an Uber.
He's got the
Uber
cap
could be
room.
sitting there. Oh, he does definitely have the cap room. I mean, you could take an Uber and you want to be me and play that. You got Tricks. You got A. You got Like a Boss. All sitting at lefty. I mean, you can go Gonzo, Kane, Daddy. I mean, those guys are kind of more mid-round, like second and third. You also could go Dominando. I think he's a first rounder without a doubt in my book.
Where's Cuswell? I'm not seeing him. I thought I seen him on the sign-up list.
He did not re-sign up. I think.
He was on my sign-up list, and all of a sudden he's not on the draft board. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I know some guy Quiskins opened it up, but I think it was more for rookies than it was for veterans.
Okay.
So then we move to the 9th pick. Polar picks again. Not telling.
Not a chance.
And then we have Columbus. Trip. I'm thinking defenseman. And then we got Philly. Which best available player at this point in the roster is pretty much set. Niner has a plan. I'm thinking probably a winger.
Yeah, I think he's going forward. Help out Turtle.
Then Colorado, I'm thinking defense. Best defenseman available on the board, without a doubt. Start helping Pliss. Then we got Ottawa after that. And then Nashville, I think he's praying that True Legend falls to him at 15.
I don't think that's happening.
I don't think it's happening either. I think either Niner might grab him at 12. Or even,
I think just
Tripp
winning
might
2
grab him
cups
at
in his
10.
first 2 seasons, if people haven't started to notice the guy yet, you're not watching. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I totally agree. Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, but I don't see anyone else taking him besides Cuban or Niner.
Yourself?
I wouldn't be so sure about that, man.
I mean, you already signed Red, and obviously you want to try to link up Red with a winger that he's comfortable with, and that would be True. I mean,
That's
it's
a good
on the
pick,
board.
though.
If True falls to you at 15, that's your pick. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, that's just in the writing right there. I mean, if True's not there, you messed up not taking him last season.
Yes.
So I thank you for that. But in the same respect, if you take True when you take Red, then Red's with me instead of True. So you weren't going to get them both.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't.
We move on down. We got Winnipeg, 5-star, and I hope he's hoping that Stoner Boy falls to him there, which I don't think is going to happen.
You can stop.
What else is he looking at? He's got Vandos. He's got himself playing forward. Oh, Muff. Yeah, he's stud. Looking for stud. I mean, he gets stud out there left wing with Muff. Well, stud will end up playing probably right wing, and Muff left wing, and him at center. So, I mean, that's the hope there for 5. It comes to number 17 pick for Calgary. We're hoping that a forward falls down to us, man. We're hoping somebody makes some bad mistakes, and we might get a true legend, which won't happen. Or we might get a Stoner Boy, which won't happen. You know what I mean? We're hoping for some miracles. Could happily take a stud if he falls. Won't happen. So we'll be looking best available forward. That's no secret, and just hoping to see who's available when it comes to our pick. And then I think it comes down here to Pittsburgh and Verst. I think they're going to go goalie. I totally believe it that he wants to go back in net. Seen how bad it was when Bundy wasn't in net and how important that is. And I know we said that Jaddy's the only one we take in the first round, but I think, being there at that pick and none of these goalies other than Jaddy coming off the board at this point, he's got pick of the litter, and he would take a goalie that's available for 9 a week that he's seen. Or at least hopefully he's been scouting. I don't think he said he has. I mean, he's got T-Bod sitting out there, Visual sitting out there, PNC sitting out there. I mean, you can go with Voltage. So I definitely think that Pittsburgh is going to go goalie, in my opinion, and then turn around with his second round pick and then pick up a defenseman at that point.
I think he's going to go forward. He was just saying in the chat the other day how he wants to stack his forward so he has people to play with.
You think he goes back-to-back forward?
I think he goes back-to-back forward.
I think
he stops his top line.
I think he cares more about the offensive production, considering he has Steele on the back end.
I think he thinks his brother can hang it down. They can grab any decent goalie, and if they just score enough goals.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's counting on.
I don't believe that will work, but...
No, it didn't work. I mean,
it didn't work last year.
But last year he complained that he didn't have good forwards.
Yeah, he said he didn't have good enough forwards.
Wasn't a good forward?
We know that, but...
That's just what he's saying. That's just what he said.
Yeah. Last year, it didn't work out, but you never know. You never know. Steele can hop back in nets and play net for him. He could. I haven't seen him play net in a while, but
he's good at it. He's a good
I heard
goalie.
he was solid.
Definite possibility. I mean, if his brother's going to be playing goalie for him when he needs it, and he wants to stack himself with 2 other wingers.
Basically, he needs a defenseman that can play Friday nights because Steele can't play Fridays.
Right.
So.
And like I said, there's a thin class out here. You're looking at 39 defensemen.
I hope some forwards play D this season.
Well, I think there are some. You just got to cipher through the refused list. I mean, obviously, we look at center, and I nenever seen Plisk play D. Sugar, you got Free. I would never play Free at defense.
Snake Plissken is. I honestly think he's a better D man than a center. He's really good defense. He's really good at it.
He's a great forechecking center, man. Super, super great forechecking center. And he's a son of a gun in the faceoffs.
He's a really, really good lefty. I think he plays lefty. He's really good at it.
Any of these rookie centers, have you seen any of them? Their goalie, man?
I played with Gramazeus in LG. He's not bad. He played wing, though. Red Concept is really good. And he's a goalie, too. He's a goalie in VG.
It doesn't have it
and
refused,
I played with,
so definitely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played goalie most of VG. And
Suck One
Uncaged
Son.
Austin, I played with him. He wasn't bad.
Suck One Son's been out there playing tons of rookie showcase games. You know, he's played solid. Little weak on the faceoff. 50%. Sometimes he can be a little bit worse, but skill-wise, like dishing it out and keeping it in the zone, he's done a great job. So that's one that was on the board.
I worry more about defense for my centers personally. If you could lose every face-off, as long as you play good D and move the puck, I'm okay with you.
Let's look through here. I mean, obviously the centers are reasonably priced. I'm really doing this for my buddy Bundy because I feel bad. I really don't think he's going to get drafted. Sitting at $8 million because he played an amazing season in that. Not that he's not worth playing left wing, great left wing. He just honestly, he's not an $8 million left wing. Anybody think that Bundy's going to get picked up?
Hard to say.
I mean, I love him to death, but $8 million for Bundy, I just don't. And I mean, yeah, he didn't refuse gold. So you could definitely grab him. Because he's sitting at left wing and you need a goalie and you can throw him in net. But I hate to see it. It's not right for him. I feel bad. Who else we got sitting out here? Obviously, Uber with his $9 million. Trick 7.5.
I was about to say Eggman.
Smurf 9 mil.
Probably
Eggs 5.5. Oh my God, yeah. 5.5. That's well worth it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Over here, right D, all decently priced. Nothing crazy here. And then Addies at right wing, 8.5 mil. I don't see anyone wanting to grab him up to play right wing. If anything, they want him to play right D or left D. Smitty 5.5.
Dreamy at 3.5 is a steal if that guy plays like more than 6 games a week. He's actually pretty good.
I've seen him with entry in VG at right defense, and I know he plays pretty decently at defense. I haven't seen him on the forward line.
Well, he played against us in our VG playoff series, and
He was up
he
front.
played pretty well. Yeah, I didn't play game 7, so I don't know. We ended up getting killed, but he played pretty good the games I played him. It was definitely, I mean, he wasn't an easy cover.
Right. I mean, that's pretty much a little first round wrap. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys all coming in. And
Sir?
best of luck tomorrow in the draft.
What time does it start again?
We'll go at 8 o'clock.
All right.
So.
My wife will be drafting my first couple rounds, so we'll have fun with that.
So we'll be doing, me and Reef will be having a live draft. I'll have the board up like I have right now. All the GMs again, welcome to join. Actually, I'm debating on having the draft board up because I will be doing the picks via the phone or the computer. I haven't decided yet, and then having the other one on the TV. But I'll still be doing the live show.
If you have a computer, you can like take one tab and slide it to the side for the draft board, and use the other side for the your picks.
Yeah, but when I do screen share, it'll be you seeing me jump from the draft board to the chat room to do my pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
So I mean, I could still do that. I just
Could always
rather
phone
be
it into
seeing me flip
Plisk.
back and forth. I don't want to do that. The place he's gonna be doing crazy looking at the chat box, waiting for everyone to give his.
Their picks.
Yeah, man. I don't want to overwhelm the guy with that.
Oh, dude, he's a legend at multitasking. Really? He has to put up with my shit every season and Reapers at the same time.
Hey, we're not the bad guys this season. Have you not seen what's been going on?
I know, right? Me and you're just sitting back laughing.
Popcorn. Popcorn. But in a serious note, though, boys, my second and third pick is available for a player. So hit me up.
There he is, selling himself out. Any other promos you want to do there? Before we go for the night?
No, I'm gonna be good.
No promos. You know what I mean? Like, hey, come play for me. Nah?
They already know what team to come play for if they want to win.
Winnipeg.
Toronto?
No, that's
Not Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, bro.
What team am I again?
It's all about Don't go to no camps. Winnipeg.
Don't go to camps. I'll pick you up.
15 rookies.
Set 18.
I was a rookie many moons ago, and I was told by GM, don't go to any more camps. I'm gonna pick you up, and I didn't. And I listened. And guess what? I didn't get picked up. And I kicked myself in the butt, and I sat on the free agent list an entire season. The following season, guess what I did? I went to a camp. GM said, don't go to any more camps. I said, sure, no problem. And went to 5 more camps. And got picked up by one of those other camps that I went to, other than the dude that told me he was going to take me, and he didn't. So they could say, everybody could say to a rookie, don't go to any camps, but if that rookie's foolish enough to think that he won't get picked up, that you're foolish. Like, other GMs have seen stuff or know stuff, and they're going to snag guys up, and you're not going to end up with the guy you think you're going to end up with. And if you do end up with them, don't think you're going to end up with everybody else that you thought you were going to get. So, best of luck to all the rookies tomorrow. Best of luck to all my fellow GMs tomorrow. If anything, guys, it's fun. I love playing the game. I love hanging with you guys. I love chatting, and I love the show.
That's Cuban's way to say if he has a season 2 seasons ago.
Listen, man, it's this season more than any other season will be the hardest season for any GM, and I called it before you guys even got into the chat. Just on the pure basis of 4 expansion teams instead of 2, 10-man rosters instead of 9, salary cap being what it was, salaries being what they are.
And it hasn't even started yet. Look at the Heat.
Exactly, man. Like, look at what's going on. Look at the trades.
I think guys are feeling the heat from the playoffs because less teams are, like, you have less of an odds of making it. I think guys are taking that into effect in their moves.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to build the straight strategy, boys, and we all know you want to win the division. You got to win your 3-team division.
I do want to bring up one thing, though.
What's up, Reed?
I'm not going to say who or how many or who's involved because they all know. But don't tamper with players and whatnot.
That was ugly last season, man, and hopefully we got that situated and we clear things up and we just even keel. Fresh slate, right?
Exactly.
So, Sports, thanks for coming on, buddy.
Welcome.
Polar, thanks for coming on, buddy.
You're welcome. I'm off to bed now.
Yeah.
I got that education in the morning.
You're welcome.
Abler, pleasure having you, bud.
Thanks.
Goalie man.
Yep, it's been a pleasure, Cube. You know it.
Watch the champagne bottles on the way out, buddy.
I'm just saying, you better make the finals because I'm gonna be there. So
hey, bro, it ain't gonna be for a lack of effort. I'll tell you that right now. I'm plotting. I'm still the one to knock out the West. Until I'm out of the West, I'm coming.
I'm just saying, I feel I had the best forward line last year, and they're coming back in a deeper season. So you guys are gonna have fun with that.
Well, we will, man. As long as I have Ichoku on the other side, I'm very confident that we'll be contending. I pray.
Mhm.
So, but thanks for coming on, man. Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Reaper, brother, you got yourself a nice little squad, bro. Hopefully it works out for you in the draft, buddy.
Fingers crossed.
You gonna be on tomorrow with me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my boy. And as always, everybody, be kind to each other. Remember, virtual hockey player lives matter.
Peace.